Hi, good morning to everyone. How are you? How are you studying at home? Stay at home, stay safe. Please, you should not come out of the home. Please don't waste your time by using mobile phones and watching TVs. Please, you try to spend almost your time on reading and learning something. Please, you try to spend every minute for learning something. Please, you should not waste time. You should not waste time. Please watch all the videos sent by us once again. If you have any doubts regarding the videos, please you may contact the respective faculty members. Please, we are always for you. We will clarify your doubts over the phone, or if you have any doubt, please you can convey your doubts to email. All faculty members have given the email IDs. Please be in touch with them. Our today's topic is global comprehension or detailed comprehension. Global or detailed comprehension. So before we start the video, so we have to know what is meant by comprehension. 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 What is meant by comprehension? Anybody can tell me? Yes, you are right. Comprehension means is to make out, is to understand. As we are the students, being the teachers, most of our hobby is to read text. From morning, as soon as we wake up, our hobby is to read newspaper. When we come to college, our hobby is to open textbook, your syllabus, your textbooks, prescribed books. And whenever you are free, whenever you don't have the classes, our hobby is to go to library. There we can see and we can have thousands of volumes. So our hobby is to take a book from the shelf and go on reading and noting down the important point. I think most of this is the hobby for most of the students like you. Okay, so every day we spend much of our time reading text. I don't know how much text we have to remember, we have to keep in mind, and we have to understand. How much we understand is not known. So through this video lecture, I will explain you what is global comprehension and what is detailed comprehension. Okay, comprehension means understand. How much text we have read is not important. How much we understand is very important. You know that in every competitive examination, all the competitive examinations, at least one comprehension is given, that is followed by 5 questions. 5 marks. It carries 5 marks. Okay, try to understand. I hope everyone knows the importance of the comprehension. It's very important. Come to the point. So global comprehension. Global comprehension means understanding the general meaning of what you are listening to or reading. Please, all of you see the definition. What is global comprehension? Global comprehension means understanding the general meaning of what you are listening to or reading. General meaning of what you are listening to or reading. So, how much text we understand in general is global comprehension. Okay, try to understand. Next, it can be compared to selective comprehension. Global comprehension can be compared to selective comprehension, which means understanding specific information. Is a detailed comprehension. Understanding specific information is a detailed comprehension in the text. And a detailed comprehension, which means understanding everything. everything. Let me read again for you. It can be compared to selective comprehension, which means understanding specific information in the text, and detailed comprehension, which means understanding everything. Comprehension means is to make out. Comprehension means is to understand. How much we understand, how much text we have read, we have gone through is not important. How much has gone into the minds of the people is very, very, very important. I hope you understand, my dear students. Global, selective, and detailed comprehensions have parallels with three reading skills. Every comprehension, one has to keep three things in mind. The first one is skimming, and the second one is scanning. Third one is intensive reading. These are known as reading strategies. In the first unit, I prepared a video lecture regarding these three techniques. Reading techniques, reading skills. The three reading skills are known as skimming, scanning, intensive reading. Skimming is nothing but reading a text, some of your text, understanding the important words and important sentences of the text which we have already read. Scanning is nothing but when one has been reading a text, when he comes across unfamiliar word, he does not know the meaning of the word. He wants to check the dictionary for a meaning of a particular word. It's a kind of scanning. What is intensive reading? Intensive reading, as I told you in the previous video classes, intensive reading is done before the examinations. Everyone does intensive reading before the examinations. Intensive means in-depth reading. For the examinations, intensive reading is done. Try to understand. Let me read for you. Global, selective, and detailed comprehensions have parallels with three reading skills of skimming, scanning, intensive reading. For more information regarding skimming, scanning, intensive, you have to see the first video lecture, reading techniques. One video lecture is prepared by me about these three reading skills. So example, the learners have listened to a story. Learners have listened to a story and now try to recreate it by putting jumbled sentences into correct order. The learners have listened to a story. They listened to a story. The sentences of a story are kept in disorder. And now we ask them to recreate it by putting jumbled sentences into correct order. Correct order is a global comprehension. Example for global comprehension. Global comprehension is the understanding of a longer text in its totality. Again, I am telling global comprehension is the understanding of a longer text in its totality. In its totality. We often read a longer text. Longer text is nothing but very lengthy text. 2 or 3 pages text or 4 pages text is known as longer text. Okay. We often read a longer text, a story or a novel, for example, for pleasure and not necessarily for a minute detail. So when we are free, so when we are in holidays, when we are traveling in a train, so we feel bored. What we do is to take a book, take a magazine from your bag and we go on reading the magazine. It is only for, the reading is only for entertainment, pleasure, to pass time, for passing time, and not necessarily for minute details. So it is an example for global comprehension. It is an example for global comprehension. And one should not go reading every word and every sentence when you are traveling in a bus or train, when you are on vacation, when you have a lot of time. So just taking a magazine from a bag and go on reading for pleasure, The reading is only for pleasure, not for writing examinations. Okay, mind it. It is a fluency activity. Global comprehension is nothing but say fluency activity, mainly involving the reader to be able to respond to a piece of text in general sense. Two or three pages text. We have to explain the entire text within a paragraph. Within a paragraph, what is the summary of the paragraph? It is a fluency activity. As I told you that it's a fluency activity mainly involving the reader to be able to respond to a piece of text in a general sense. General sense. For example, a reader is reading a short story titled. I want to read a story for you. For example, a reader is reading a short story titled The Magic's Corner. The Magic's Corner by R.K. Narayana. It's a novel. It is a story written by R.K. Narayana, a famous Indian English writer, Indian English novelist. He reads the story extensively for the pleasure. Why does the reader reads the story? He reads the story for the pleasure of it. At this stage, he is not concerned with specific details but with overall plot of the story. He is not concerned with specific details but with overall plot of the story. Overall plot of the story. He follows up the daily life of Rama, the central story, noting how he rose in business till the fateful firing incident when he found his fortunes taking such a turn that ultimately he had to close down his business as a career and start life all over again as a waiter in a restaurant. It is a wonderful story is written by R.K. Narayana. One rose in his business from the ground level. I think subtler character. The Rama's character is a subtler character. You can see the man roses from the ground level and reaches a high level, peak stage, and he falls down. And again he starts his career where he started. Okay, try to understand. Learn that ultimately he had to close down his business as a career, start life all over again as a waiter in a restaurant. At the end of the reading, you may like to respond to the text in its global context. Sing the story, responding or explaining the story to someone or somebody is a kind of global text. It is understood in a global way. It is understood in a global way. Let me read the story for you again. A reader is reading a short story titled The Magic's Corner by R.K. Narayan. He reads the story extensively for the pleasure of it. At this stage, he is not concerned with specific details but the overall plot of the story. He follows up the daily life of Rama, the central story, noting how he rose in business till the fateful firing incident, when he found his fortunes taking such a turn that ultimately he had closed down his business as a career and start life all over again as a waiter in a restaurant. At the end of the reading, you may like to respond to the text in its global context. So, for example, you may like to know why author had given the title Magic's Corner to the story. You may like to react the relevance of the title of the story. In order to find an answer to this question, you don't try to look at information from the text. On the contrary, you try to look at the whole story globally. You will mentally go through the circumstances that had promoted Rama to shift his business to another location, as a result of which he lost his old customers. His sales dropped and he had closed down his business. Let me read another paragraph. I am holding slide for you. Please, all of you, go through the slide. Definitely you can make out. What you have done here is to take a global view of the story. Would now like to say something like this. The title of the story appears to be appropriate because The martyrs monument that was set up at the place where Rama had his business played an important part in the fall of fortunes of Rama, resulting in his loss of business and his starting life all over again as a waiter. This is precisely a global comprehension of the story. This is a this is precisely a global comprehension of the story. Please you try to understand, my dear students. If you have any doubt, you may contact me. Okay, I'll let you go through the story once again. That is written by R.K. Narayan. Okay, good. Holding slide for you. Detailed comprehension. Almost all textbook and supplementary listening and reading texts include detailed comprehension questions like, so what was the cat's name? This general comprehension in the mid examinations, the end examinations, the laboratory examinations, a passage is given. We ask students to go through the passage and answer the questions that follow. You are aware of the detailed comprehension. The 10th class examinations, intermediate examinations, known passages, unknown passages are given. Students are asked to go through the passages and answer the questions that follow. Answer the questions that follow. It is an example for detailed comprehension. Let me ask you one thing. What is comprehension? Good. Comprehension means understanding. To understand. Make out. Good. What was the cat's name? The man was happy with his present. True or false? The man dashed the gadget before he sent it back. They often come after general understanding tasks before vocabulary exercises and opinion questions in the text. They are also the main part of testing reading comprehension in tests, including placement tests, and well-known EFL, English as a Foreign Language. Exams like IELTS, International Language, English Language Testing System. Okay, please you take general intermediate in 10th class. The passage is given. You are asked to go through the passage and answer the following questions. So it is an example for detailed comprehension. I hope you understand. Good. Common kinds of detailed comprehension questions include multiple choice questions, true or false questions, correcting statements, questions to answer, gapped sentences to complete, matching statements to people, speaking, paragraphs, things mentioned, etc. Matching sentences, halves, yes or no not given, summary writing, summary completion. Detailed comprehension also comes into tasks which might seem to be focusing on other things like putting sentences, paragraphs into gaps into the text, poking out what reference expressions refer to, and even versions of language exercises like open and close. Try to understand? Thank you very much. Please use the textbook. For more information, one has to follow the textbook. Thank you very much.